final is just chock-a-block with talent. And I often think, you know, athletes, they look around, they watch each other, they get sucked into other people's moves. And it's such a fine line in 800 meters. If you slightly overcommit or you miss a break, the consequences can be devastating. For me, I really think it's going to be the person with the best tactics that's going to win this race. Benjamin Patterson of Great Britain and Northern Ireland used some good tactics, in my opinion, to get a bronze medal at the World Championships. He's very damning of his own tactics. So he's very frustrated with himself. He got boxed in at the Commonwealth Games, same in the semi-final here. So Ben Patterson feels like he's got a lot more to give. He's just 20 years old, much like Keely Hodgkinson, who took the women's race for Great Britain and Northern Ireland last night. Elliot Crastan of Belgium. He's a good tactician. You're going to say, Hannah, you're saying this about everybody. But he is. He made the World Indoor Final. And if you can manage your tactics indoors, surely outdoors with the extra space and the longer straights, you could be even better. Mark English knows what it takes to win a European medal. He's got a bronze outdoors from 2014 and indoor medals in 2015 and 19 at the European Championships. The Irishman, coached by Field and Kelly, he's looked almost the best he's looked in a couple of years for me here in Munich. And the Irish buoyed by that silver medal from Ciara McGeehan. I'm going to hope that Mark English can do something similar. This is Simon Barantini of Italy. He's the under-23 European champion from last year. He had a brilliant finish on him to come second in his semi-final. Andreas Kramer, silver medalist from Berlin 4 years ago. He holds the Swedish national record and he's been really close to that this year. He's the only returning finalist, in fact, from 2018, showing strength in the longevity of his career. With the absence of Great Britain's Max Bergen, this man, Benjamin Robert, has the fastest time in the field. 1:43.75 set when he won the Paris Diamond League. Benjamin Robert is very canny. He likes to manoeuvre his way around a group and often wiggles and manages to find a way through. Mariano Garcia of Spain is our penultimate athlete to be introduced. He was the world indoor champion. He won his semi-final. He's just building momentum through this outdoor season. Started very slow. Semi-final at the World Championships was better. But is it good enough to challenge the world 1500 meter champion, Jake Whiteman? He said he was excited by a different challenge here at the European Championships. He found the Commonwealth Games really hard. He ran 1500 there again. Did pick up a bronze medal. But he said he found it hard to get excited and motivated, and he wanted a different challenge. He wants to really establish himself as an 8 and 15 runner. He referenced the Scottish national record in the press conference. I don't think that will come today in this race, but that's something he's got his sights set on for the future. So I said it at the start of the programme, but to have a race when you've got the world 1500 metre champion, the world indoor 800 metre champion, European lead there, Benjamin Robert, successfully navigating the rounds, and then Andreas Kramer, a returning silver medalist. That's super special. It's before you add in the gold and silver medalist from the under-23 championships last year. Barantini, the champion last year at the under-23s, and he had such a dangerous finish on him in the last 50 metres when we saw these men in the semi-finals. Mariano Garcia nipping over quickly for his trademark motorbike mime. Benjamin Robert will be in lane 6. Andreas Kramer led his heat, faded in the home straight, sat in his semi-final, came through like a train. What will he do here? Ben Patterson's got a great finish on him, been working on his 4s and his 15. Mark English, great tactician, so experienced. Jake Whiteman, his 1500, has featured a really strong last 200. I'm not sure it works quite so well on an 800 metre field. I wonder if Jake Whiteman at least has got to be a little bit higher up to get through the traffic to unleash that devastating kick. Now, Elliot Crastan of Belgium was our final athlete down there in lane 1.
Please stand up.
Ben Patterson just wobbling slightly on the start line. He's pointed to the crowd, perhaps indicating there's a bit of a noise there. But either way, I think the very fact that they were asked to stand up, it doesn't need to give any explanation. The officials not content that there was a opportune moment to fire that gun. Underway, first time. Mark English, for me, really powered out the blocks. Oh, 100 metres in lanes. Then they hit some green cones on the back straight. They'll slip into lane 1. Elliot Cristan running well on the inside. He's got to make sure he's not swallowed up by the pack. But I can't really see someone that wants to lead there. It could be Elliot Cristan reluctantly leading 5 men across the track. Jake Whiteman positioning himself higher up than maybe he was in some of the opening rounds. And it's Barantini of Italy in the lead at the moment. Simon Barantini, the under-23 champion, leading the senior European Championships. Mariano Garcia has made a big move around the outside, perhaps the Spaniard spotting that Jake Whiteman is pinned on the inside, but Jake Whiteman's got himself out. Ben Patterson isn't boxed. He said he was disappointed with some of his earlier races when he has been boxed. 52 seconds through the first 400. That's not super quick. This is going to be a burn-up over the second lap. Mariano Garcia trying to control this from the front. Mark English in third place at the moment. He's taking very close to the action, but the Irishman is boxed in. I think he should probably just relax and see if any gaps open up. Here comes Elliot Cristan. He's using a lot of speed down the back straight. He's going to get himself past Jake Whiteman onto the shoulder of Ben Patterson. There's a big group of 5. Jake Whiteman swings wide into lane 2. Mariano Garcia is going to come under a humongous amount of pressure in this home straight. It's 150 metres to go. Mariano Garcia, the world indoor champion, has the lead. Jake Whiteman, the world 1500 metre champion, is trying to kick. He's trying to get himself back. Mariano Garcia. Mark English of Ireland at the moment holding on to third. Mariano Garcia, Jake Whiteman, it goes to Spain. In the closing 10 metres, Mariano Garcia found something extra. He looked like surely he was going to suffer a similar fate as Jakob Ingebrigtsen and not be able to match Great Britain, Northern Ireland's Jake Whiteman in the closing stages. Personal best for Mariano Garcia. When you're already a world indoor champion and then you set a personal best in a championship race, that is a fantastic run from the Spaniard. He let everybody else mess around behind and change their order. Jake Whiteman ran incredibly wide around that final bend. Mark English stuck to the inside like glue. He was not held back by the athletes in front of him. He ran the shortest line and rewarded with a brilliant bronze medal for Ireland.
What a race. It was exciting, it was feisty, it was open. Everyone had a chance of a medal. And Garcia, well, it was similar to the World Championships, 1,500 metres, in that the athlete you thought that might just open up their stride and come through down the outside, Ingebrigtsen in that case, Whiteman tonight just didn't. Garcia held on magnificently, and it's a gold medal for Spain. And yes, you rightly mentioned English's bronze medal. Some inspiring performances from Ireland, from Olatunde Adeleke, the women's 4x4, then Kieran McGeehan. You almost felt like the distance runners felt under pressure to match the sprinters, and they've certainly done that.
Mariano Garcia, for me, that was a really smart move, the round about 450 metres to go. I don't know if he realised that Jake Whiteman, perhaps the biggest danger to him in this field, was boxed. Or he realised it's not that slow. It's not going to take me a massive effort to get into the lead. I might as well do it and then have that pole position. Elliot Cristan put in a huge move down the back straight. It was unlikely that the Belgian athlete could have anything to respond again over the final 200 metres. And for me, Jake Whiteman, he is a brilliant tactician, but you look at the margin that he lost that gold medal, and surely he ran much further than that in the final 200 metres. Mariano Garcia just managed to get that inside lane, run the shortest route. Mark English as well, a similar tactical decision, I think would have brought that bronze medal to fruition for him. But what a brilliant race at men's 800 metres, brought all the drama we expected. Mariano Garcia, a champion. We saw a couple of race-walking champions out on the road, but I think that could be Spain's first gold medal here. Oh, we had one in the men's high hurdles.
And the race-walking.
Men's 800 metre results, Mariano Garcia, personal best 1:44.